Hey guys, it's me, Kiara Lee, your Monday here on PAL. How are you? How are you doing? Are you okay? Doing good? So basically, I am a freshman. I passed all of my years of middle school. I know how middle school works. Actually, I don't, because I think that some middle schools last till 9th grade, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, basically I'm going to the 9th grade. I decided I would do middle school advice. This is gonna have some of those things that some people have in their videos, where the people are trying to be like really wise about everything. Also gonna be like really upfront with you and tell you things you should know, because if you're going to 6th or 7th or 8th grade, it doesn't matter. This is mainly for like newcomers to middle school, or even 7th and 8th. You can get some advice out of this, because maybe nobody's ever told you something like this and stuff like that. I don't really know. By the way, I had no time to do my hair. When it came to the makeup, literally spent 30 minutes doing makeup, only because I was listening to 21 Pilots and Ariana Grande. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so if you want some advice from this video, keep watching. Maybe you'll get something out of it. I hope you do. And let's get started. Why do I all of a sudden look so tan? Hold on. Sorry if the lighting changed. I don't know what happened. The first piece of advice I'm gonna give you is to bring your own supplies. I know that the teachers always tell you things that you should bring that you really don't have to bring, because it's really just a waste of backpack space and your shoulders are gonna be hurting all day. Probably not even gonna end up using it. But the thing is, you can bring your own supplies, as in pencil and a paper. Actually be so surprised by how many people show up to class, ask for a piece of paper first, and then they'll be like, oh yeah, and can I get a pencil with that too? You're going to school. Why don't you have the basic supplies? Literally a pencil and a piece of paper, and you don't have that for school? I just think it makes sense to bring the basic supplies. I'm not telling you to bring colored pencils, markers, glue sticks, all of that, because the school supplies those, and they know that what 8th or 7th grader wants to be carrying around a pack of Crayola crayons. Second thing you should know is that failing one test is not going to prevent you from doing what you want to do in the future. Not going to ruin your life. Don't cry about it. You see, I've cried about failing tests, especially if you're in 6th and 7th grade. Don't worry about one test being failed. Maybe 2 tests, 3 tests, it's literally not a big deal. I understand, because I cried. I was one of those people who cried because they failed tests. You know, I don't know. The third piece of advice I'm gonna give you is to do your homework. I know homework isn't the funnest thing to do. I was one of those people who did do my homework. I feel like it really steadied my grade. Maybe you needed a point to get to an A or a B. Homework really does count for that. And also you can study while doing your homework. Like, things stick in your head even if you know it or not. So yeah, do your homework. Fourth thing I'm gonna tell you is to know that you're gonna make a lot of fake friends. I'm not saying they're like fake friends, like they'll backstab you and all that. I'm just saying that you're gonna make a lot of fake friends, because these will be the type of people that you can't talk to. When you need somebody to talk to, they won't be there. Don't really care if they hurt your feelings. And in middle school, I feel like that is a time where you make the fakest friends of them all. It's not really like they're your friends, because they probably just like your Instagram pictures and that's how you communicate. But don't worry, you'll find out who your real friends are. Like, we'll always be there for you and stuff. And this is getting really sappy. Oh god, what have I become? Next, please. Okay, now these are the ones that I just thought a lot of people don't say in their videos. I just want to address them because they're not serious and all of that, but it's things you should know as a middle schooler. Hold on, just listen, you'll find out. Number 5, don't talk back to the teachers, because you won't get it your way. Number 6, I forgot to mention this one in the more serious topic. If you're having trouble with work, go ask a teacher. In math class, since I was basically failing it, I hadn't asked her for a long time, because she's like a really strict teacher and you don't expect them to be like really like soft. I don't know. And my mom told me I need to ask her because I was failing my class. I had an F. By the way, I ended up having a C at the end of the year, so I went to her and she gave me a lot of help, so it's good. Quick advice with Kiara. The 7th piece of advice, always dress up for PE unless something's like really serious and you have an injury, because the PE teachers don't care. Let's say if you're a girl and you have your period. They don't care. They want you to run the mile. And also, not dressing out for PE. You can dress out every day of the year, but if you don't dress out one time, you drop your grade by a whole letter. That's not an exaggeration, it's happened. 8th piece of advice is to know you're gonna get in trouble for the dumbest reasons. Short story, me and a guy hugged in the cafeteria and we got sent to the detention table. And the 9th piece of advice is gonna be a bunch in one. Nothing.
Nothing? What are you looking at?
I'm recording a video. Can I have a donut? Girls, wear shorts that are at least covering your butt and a little bit of thigh, because you will get in trouble for that. Keep in mind, our teachers might dress code cleavage. It's happened to my friend. What if you can't help it? She couldn't help it. And guys, pull up your pants or buy a belt. Not that hard. I know the jeans don't go like that. Y'all know the jeans don't go like that, so just pull them up. It's not cute. Anyway, so that's all the advice I'm going to be giving. This video is literally 30 minutes and I have to edit all of it. So I will talk to you guys in my next video. Give a thumbs up if you liked it. Also subscribe if you want more videos from us. I'll see you guys next Monday. Bye!